All right, so it's an eBay unboxing. It's a project. It's not actually antique yet, but it's almost there. So it's a 1930s, and I like to collect antique and vintage old teddy bears. And whoops, hold on 1 second. Some of my antiques in the background are falling over as I do this video. All right, so this is a total project. And I have a sewing project actually with this, and I do not know how to sew. So this is not going to be fun. All right, hang in there and I'll show you this old fella. And yeah, he is quite old. All right, so what do you notice about him? All right, he's from the 1930s. He's a spaniel, and he was made by the Knickerbocker Toy Company in New York. I believe they operated out of Brooklyn for some time. And so he is Mohair, and he is missing his nose and his mouth. And I don't know what happened over here. I think one of the stitches came loose and his mouth was supposed to go up this way. Now the problem is I absolutely have no clue whatsoever how to sew. I could possibly sew a button, the basics. And so I ordered needles. Somebody said to make noses and mouths on teddy bears to get something called doll needles. And the problem is, I noticed, is the eyes are way too small. You have to use some kind of like needlecraft stuff. I think this is like pearl cotton. It's some kind of embroidery, embroidery thread or something. And so I didn't know what size to get. And so I realized really quickly when I ordered the doll needles from Amazon, here we go, that the thread is probably not going to fit in the eye. That's going to be a real pain in the ass. So this project, by the way, this was $15 on eBay, not including the $12.99 in shipping. So this project is going to cost me a lot of money. If I would have probably found the perfect one, which I can't. I've only seen one other on the internet, and the price was way too high for me to afford. So I found these other needles on Amazon. They were like 3.5 to 4 inch needles. And these have much bigger eyes, as you can see over here. So the fabric, or the thread, or the embroidery, whatever the hell you call it, because I know absolutely nothing about this stuff, should fit into these eyes with no problem. There we go. And so I got two sizes because I had no idea whatsoever what size thread he needed. So I got number 3. It's called number 3 by DM. What is it? Hold on. In case you want to do this project. Where the hell is the information? Enhance. Okay. Hello, where is it? Whatever. I think it's called DMC or something like that brand. Can't even find the logo. It's like gone. And this is number 3. And then I got it in number 5. And then I realized quickly that number 5 is definitely not thick enough for a bigger animal like this. Yeah. Yep, I need the bigger thread, the number 3. For some reason, I thought the larger the number, like number 5, the bigger the thread. But it appears that if you go down in size to a number 3, it's thicker. So there you go. All right, so I got to figure out how the hell I'm going to actually make this nose. So I'm going to show you, I found the one other one on the internet. I'll show you what his nose is supposed to look like. And before I do so, hang in there 1 second. I'm like knocking everything over. I'll show you a Knickerbocker teddy bear from the 1930s. So there he is. And that's what a Knickerbocker teddy bear looks like. They made, I think, more kinds of animals, but the Knickerbocker teddy bears are the most popular. So there's a 1930s Knickerbocker. I'm checking out the Knickerbocker nose on the bear. And oh boy, yeah, I do not know how to sew. So if this thing looks good, I'll be a monkey's uncle. All right, let's show you what it's supposed to look like. Thank goodness for the internet. So here's my guy over here, and here's what he's supposed to look like. So as you can see, he looks terrible. Yeah, he looks terrible. So he's supposed to look like this when I'm all done. I'm checking out that nose. Oh God, I don't think I can do it. Let's see what happens. In case of an emergency, if I screw up, I bought something called like thread ripper or like a seam ripper, so I can like take it off and redo the whole thing all over again. All right, let's go. I've never done anything like this before. So my guess is to stick straight pins in the spots where I want the thread and maybe work from there. Now I tacked up his mouth right there. That's the highest it goes in the center. And I guess that's the correct wideness. I don't know. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, after getting frustrated, I did the nose. And yeah, I don't know if it is perfect. It probably is not anything professional. You guys are probably laughing, but here he is. He's got a nose and he's got a mouth now. And I think he looks so cute, and he's from the 1930s. I mean, isn't that so amazing that these old toys last from the 1930s? That is pretty cool, pretty amazing. And so, once again, another eBay actual project where I get an antique for cheaper than the value because I get it and it needs some work. And here we go. So, I mean, I know these sell for about between $150 to $225 if they had a nose and a mouth. And so now he has a nose and a mouth. And look at these darling little ears. His head swivels, by the way. I'm going to try to get him to turn his head. There we go. And look at him. Isn't he just so sweet? Okay, I am 48 years old and I'm playing with stuffed animals, but I'm probably very tickled pink with myself right now because I was able to actually sew. And yeah, so if you're needing to like sew a new mouth or nose on a teddy bear that's vintage or antique, get 3.5-inch needles with large eyes. That's what I found on Amazon. 3.5. It came in a pack with 3.5 and 4-inch needles that have large eyes. Don't get doll needles. Doll sculpturing needles are too small. Get the number 3 thread by I think I found the logo now. It's DMC, and it's pearl cotton. And if you have a smaller teddy bear or little mohair antique animal to fix, get the number 5. That's a thinner thread. But the thicker thread for the larger animals like this one would be a number 3. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all soon. And actually, this little guy is just, I don't know, I just can't get over how cute he looks. I mean, look at that darling little face. All right, guys, so long, and I'll see you on the next project.